Okay, here we are. It's the next day, 3 o'clock p.m. They're working on Stella's bedroom here. Patrick's growing some cotton because I realized we're gonna need some warmer clothes, and we're gonna need to give Stella some pants. She has a club, and now there's a raid. So someone... What? Oh, it's a naked lady named Hopkins. Yuka Hopkins. She's a cult child, a midworld chef. She's incapable of so much that I feel like she may not be worth keeping around. She's a good cook though. Anyway, so this woman, she was a normal midworld. I feel like midworld is kind of like Earth now. Wait, can she even get to us? Oh, she can. So she was just a cook. She was in a cult, and somehow she became a cook. Then somehow she got to this world that we're on, and is naked with a club, and she wants to kill us all. Instead of being like, yo guys, can I get some food? I mean, I could probably, give you some good food. Nah, she went nuts. She's trying to kill us, wearing nothing. Alright, well, come at us. I'm actually not afraid at all. I guess it kind of starts off that way, doesn't it? Anyway, there's no animations or no sounds at all for like smoothing out floor, so I don't know really what they're doing. They're just staring at it, boring their laser eyes into the rock to make it nice and smooth and pretty. As Patrick's out here toiling in the fields, and Hopkins, good old Miss Hopkins, is wandering around the bushes. Maybe that wolf will kill her before she gets to come after us. Although maybe I've spoken too soon, because as soon as it starts to get dark, aiming just gets absolute garbage with weapons. So I feel like after a little while, or in the darkness, Patrick or Jay probably won't be able to hit anything worth shit. So let's see what happens. Here she comes. She knows we're here. She senses our... I should put a wall in this one little section here so she can't keep getting through this way. Oh, shit. Oh, we hit her. Oh, who's the gun master? Well, there she goes. Alright, I'll do one more check before we end up killing her. She's capable of dumb labor. I'm not really sure what that means. Researching disabled. Okay. Plant cutting disabled, hauling disabled, cleaning disabled. Is this woman Stella who's laying on the ground over here also? Yeah, I don't really want two of these around, and she's got shitty hair. So I'm gonna order these two guys to kill her. Why don't you come over here and do the job like real men? Alright, melee attacker to death. Jay, melee attacker to death. Just beat the fuck out of her until she's dead. Nice work, boys. As Gibson looks on. Alright, there she goes. She's dead. Now I need to make a dumping ground in here. For now, at least. We'll call this the corpse yard. Or why don't we call it the corpse pile? After Barney Pyle. Wait, Barney Pyle. Somebody named Pyle around. Alright, we don't want animal corpses in there. We don't want mechanoid corpses in there. But we want human corpses in there. Yeah. Okay. So someone's got to... Oh, she's got fucking pants. Yes. She knew exactly what she needed, and she delivered it to us. Alright, who's gonna... I'm just gonna leave her there? Alright, fucking Patrick. Haul her up to that corpse pile, boy. One day the dog will be able to do it for us, but until now... Oh, don't get too close to these wolves. Alright, just want to skid out the area then. Make sure there's no more of these naked club-wielding women around. Good on ya. Alright, now they go to bed. Sella over here by herself. The boys over here in their bro mansion. Their stone Bromansion. I guess I'll make another one. We'll have to see where the socialness goes with this. Because he already likes Sella a little bit. Patrick Killam, oh, I really don't like her. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Nobody's cleaned up the barf all over our ground yet, though. Okay. Next. Harvest time. What? Not harvest time. Harvest time. That's that right. That rice. Alright, rice. Who had the potatoes? Oh, Patrick had the potatoes. He dropped them in order to haul the woman next to the pit of evil. You know what? Maybe because she's a cultist child. She's a cult child. Maybe it's her destiny to be like dead next to the ancient evil, and that will end up bringing its awakening and killing us all in revenge for breaking up with Sella. Alright. Sella, are you wearing pants now? You're not wearing pants. Okay, who's wearing the pants? Jay, are you wearing pants? You're not wearing... Who's wearing pants? Patrick's wearing pants. They're gone. They're just gone. I thought Patrick was already wearing pants, though, so I don't know. And Sella's apparel keeps, like, becoming more or less tattered. I don't understand it. Alright, we got 6 pieces of squirrel skin. You know, in this game you can get squirrel skin and, like, turkey leather, which I feel like turkey leather, if you touched it, it would fall apart. So I don't know why that's even an option, other than like a delicious snack or something when when fried. You know me though, whenever I eat chicken, people are like, "Oh fuck, yes, the chicken skin. The skin is so delicious," and I'm like, no. It's like, it's okay if I'm eating a big piece of chicken, there's a bit on there, but like people just want to eat the skin on itself. No, thank you. It's crispy. It's oily. Usually I like those things, but I think it's just eating the skin, the part that's been exposed to the outside, which is why, you know, here in China they like to eat chicken feet. And you know, I might not have to argue with you guys about why that's a bad thing or why I wouldn't want to. It just seems like even if they clean it, it's just been in contact with the dirt and shit for its whole life. I feel like, nah, no thanks. It's not that appetizing. Even though it tastes like chicken. Also, you know, munching on bones and shit is not the best use of my eating time either. Best use of my eating time is hamburgers, Doritos, chips. I've kind of started to give up sugary foods, you know, a little more now because I'm noticing that my dental health may be suffering a little bit. But, you know, we do what we can. I'll have Skittles or a Coke once in a while. I've actually got some, they sell Schweppes ginger ale here at the regular supermarket. So that's always good to get a bit of a ginger ale before bed. Alright, I actually don't know what we need. Oh yeah, I built this room. Can somebody cut down this fucking tree? Patrick. Do I have to like give an order to cut this tree down? Yeah, I do. Put some of that wood floor in here. Oh, it's because I didn't put floor in there. That's why they didn't do it. And then I'm going to build a simple research bench. I remember when I was playing as another save, the research, because it was as like as a tribe, The research really took a long time, even though we were like researching industrial or like modern era technologies, because we started as a tribe. All of our research got like a debuff to it, so it took a lot longer. I guess it kind of makes sense if you have no prior knowledge, but I mean, if I know how to build air conditioners and solar panels, I feel like researching stuff should be a little bit faster than as if I was a Stone Age. You know, can we call them Stone Men anymore? Is that racist, or what do you call that? You know, it's not really racist, is it? Yeah, I guess it'd be pretty much racist. They were a different species after all. They're Neanderthals. Nice work, Sala. You're a failure at construction. You're a failure at your relationships. What else are you gonna fail at today? Oh my god. It takes forever to build it's a chair. Okay. I'm giving her a hard time. Just like I used to give her. Alright. Jay, you could also use a chair, since you're gonna be making our clothing. I feel like having a chair at the stove is not a safe thing to do. When you got like hot things, or when you're wielding sharp objects like knives to cut up animals, it may not be a great idea to sit down. You know, like in science class, they always tell you never sit down when you're at the lab. You're gonna spill some shit on you. You want to be able to like do a big old dodge and get out of there before stuff lands on your clothes. Remember when I was in university in third year organic chemistry, I spilled some really strong sulfuric acid on my hand, and I mean it was stronger than I ever thought I would ever deal with. Like usually like 1 molar like is a kind of a strength, I guess. What happened? Jay failed while constructing this research bench. Nice work, Jay. For being a good constructor, you're not a very good constructor. Anyway, so I got this stuff. It was, 1 molar sulfuric acid apparently is dangerous, and this was like 5 molar. And so I spilled it on my hand, and I instantly got like itchy, and my hand turned all red where it spilled, and I was kind of concerned if like I'd have any long-term effects from this acid. But I mean, it wasn't on my hand for too long, and I cleaned it up, and the next day it was fine. So that's why I feel like Venus is not as bad as everyone says, because like you wear those pressurized suits, sulfuric acid rain, you could drink it a little bit and you'll be fine. Didn't hurt me that much, just got a bit itchy. You can deal with that, I guess, right? And everything's yellow, you get yellow vision, so you don't have to wear those stupid yellow sunglasses that like, what's his name, that 90s pop star Bono wore. Let's see, we got our potatoes ready to go. Are they ready to go? Patrick, you can't even harvest the rice, and you got potatoes. Okay, who's on plant cut? Patrick. He's on plant cut. Low food. You sure? Alright, let's turn up the food. Turn up the food. Alright, maybe we should build like a stove closer to the, maybe we need to build like a common room. Oh, yeah. I thought that might be a good idea. That's why I moved the stockpile down there. Because we can build a common room so that like whenever you open the door to the outside, it doesn't immediately get like super hot in there. And then in the common room, we can have like games and shit. We can have like, the kitchen to cook shit, and the dining room and the games room and whatever. Oh yeah, and I need a joy source. Like horseshoes. I couldn't imagine living without my horseshoe stick. I'm serious. Alright. L is to mine. Oh shit, that's right. Okay, I don't want to get too close to the ancient evil. But we can put the TV on the wall over there, and no one will really care that there's an ancient evil living on the other side of the door, right? Why does this tattered apparel keep like coming back all the time? It's like it should be tattered or not tattered. I don't know. Alright, now we need a floor here. Gonna smooth that floor. Gonna wood that floor. Is that what they call it? Perfect. All right, that's gonna be a big construction project there, but at least it'll help a little bit. Now once we get like auto doors, I might add a little extra like double door to the freezer so that we don't have to reuse so much electricity keeping it cold. But I think it'll be all right. Anyway, I think we're pretty good for now. So I'll see you when the next interesting thing happens. So I don't know what that'll be. Could be a day, could be 2 days, could be 7 days. I don't know. Let you know.